At T-Mobile, we had another catalyst that that required a very robust data quality solution, and this came after a breach that we had where our customer data was lost to hackers. That catalyst, that breach, caused us to look into a tool that can scan and classify data. Now, we already had a good relationship with Ataccama for data quality. As I mentioned before, the audit balance controls, having that centralized place to manage data quality checks. And we wanted to test it, right? We wanted to see at the scale of T-Mobile, is there a system out there that can scan thousands of databases? And that's when we looked into Ataccama and we put it to the test. We needed the data to be classified. We needed a view to say, look at all these connections around T-Mobile and tell us exactly what data is in there, specifically the PII. So we needed a way to use clever machine learning and other AI processes to tell us when we see a social security number, when we see a phone number, and when we see those other columns that can identify a person. Also, we need to understand when it's government data or not, because there's different rules about how you store that data, and there's different rules about who can access it. We identified business opportunities to use data that was trusted and cleansed and verified in a couple ways. First, the goal of our organization is to get that data, and my organization and the data management team is to make the data understandable, accessible, and trusted. We want to be able to master data from Dun & Bradstreet, other third-party sources, to really have an understanding of our T-Mobile for Business customers. Once we have an accurate view of our customers, we are able to route those leads to the appropriate sales teams. What's next in our data journey at T-Mobile is two things I want to highlight. One is master data management when it comes to the sales lifecycle. Additionally, we want to use data quality to make sure that data going into our data mesh is accurate and consistent, and help with the process of turning the bronze raw data into silver and gold curated data sets. These data sets will be used by our data science team to understand our customers and understand when our customers are going to have problems before they do. We have so much data about our customer, and we should be smarter about knowing them and knowing when they have issues. The trust and the relationship we have with the people at Ataccama. With different vendors that I've dealt with, it's very transactional. With Ataccama, I feel like there is a shared responsibility of success at T-Mobile.